Okay, so I'm going to do one of my, what I think is one of my better recipes. This is my version of the, this is called JFC. So, you know, it's the version of the letter that becomes before J, FC. Yeah, it's not bad. So, and you're wondering, where's the chook? Well, look, there's the chook. We all know. We all know. You can't cook without the chook. Okay, so into a bowl put 2 eggs. Whisk them together. We won't go through this whole process. And then put in about half a cup of milk. That's going to moisture your chook. So the whisking is done. Now we're going to move on to the chicken. I'm using thighs, chicken thighs, skinless, and we'll cut those up. I'm not going to show me cutting them up. You know how to cut chicken, and we'll put it in the mix. That's it. The chicken's cut and in the milk and eggs. So leave it for an hour or two if you can. If you can't, it doesn't really matter that much, and we'll come back and coat it. So I'm not going to bore you with the details here, but take note. I would normally use a large zip top bag. I haven't got one, so I'm going to use a shopping bag. You want 2 cups of plain flour. You want 4 tablespoons of salt. You want 3 teaspoons of black pepper. And for those of you that believe, you want 1 teaspoon of MSG. If you're not going to use the MSG, put another half of a tablespoon of salt in. I'm not going to show you that. There's the meat. We're going to put that together and then shake it up. Okay, the chook's been soaking for an hour, so we just get chicken into that mix. And we're going to put all that chicken in there and shake it all about. You don't need me to show you how to do it. Okay, chicken is now shaken up and covered, so we're about to give it a cook, okay? So the Crisco oil you saw before, vegetable oil was what we're going to cook it. I've used about 1.5 litres. So when it gets to the heat, you drop a bit of bread in. When it starts doing that, it's nearly right to cook. You don't want to go too hard because too heavy, because too hot, you'll burn your chicken. So we'll let it heat a little bit more, then here we go. Okay, so you want to get some chicken out into that oil, and we're going to fry pieces at a time. We're not going to go, we don't want to crowd the pot, as I say. Sorry about the... We're going to do 5 or 6 pieces at a time. And I'll give it a stir, so you sort of turn it over once it starts to cook on the bottom, and yeah, we'll be back. It's actually going a bit too hard, a bit too hot. I'll just turn it down. I've done about 4 minutes. You want to keep turning it, otherwise you're going to burn it. And once it's turned down, it's good. But we'll just check that piece. And that piece looks pretty good. The rest will be in there for another minute or so, so we'll take them out, turn it down and cook it. You can see and hear the difference in the sizzling, in the boiling of the oil. And the chicken's a lot lighter for a bit longer before it actually starts to colour. So it's very hard when you first do your first lot, which are those, but all good. It's all good. And lot, they're cooked. Not quite as dark, but they were cooked for a lot longer, so now they're just going with the rest. And we'll just continue cooking. Once it's finished, we'll show the result. And cover with foil, by the way. Keep the steam in. JFC is not crunchy, the same as the other one's not crunchy unless you order crunchy. This is tender, soft chicken. Right, the last bit I'm showing you, like they're cooked, they're coming out. And what I forgot to say earlier was always make sure you have a rack to put them on, because they're cooked in vegetable, so they're cooked in vegetable, yes, but even that's not that great for you, so you want to get as much oil off as you can. Ideally you cook in olive oil, I guess, better for the heart, but it just doesn't got the same flavour with this sort of stuff. So I'll be back to finish this off. I'm going to make mashed bud. I'm not, but you can make mashed bud, you can make gravy. That is Jono's JFC, done and dusted. Try it, you will love it.